Hello everybody, this is Runaway again from Team Boxer. Today we're going to be looking at the new upgrade for the Milsig heat core. This one is designed to work with their K-series markers. It will work with the MK1, MK2, or MK3. But basically it's designed to work with any K-series marker ever made. Some of the benefits of installing this heat core is you'll get rid of that external airline. You should also see more consistent FPSs. But the main benefit is that you should no longer have to totally disassemble your marker to access your internals. It is designed to pull from the back, as the name suggests. We're also hoping to see an increase in air efficiency because of the design. Okay, let's get it in there. Okay, the heat core consists of a couple of major parts. This is the bolt guide, the spring, the bolt itself, the air chamber, and the regulator. Let me point out while I have you here, this knob here is not a velocity adjustment. It is actually a regulator cap and should not be removed. The velocity adjustment itself is the hex or the Allen key that's in the center. Now the heat core is designed to replace all of your internals and some of your external parts. You will no longer need the connecting rod, the external air, the spring and pin. You'll no longer need the back plate or butt plate. You'll no longer need the bolt or the power tube. You'll no longer need the hammer. This bolt and crush washer, you won't need it anymore. And you won't need the external portion of your MAPS or CAT system. Okay, before we install the heat core into the marker, let's talk about a little bit of maintenance. You want to put a lubricant on the external portion of the, and actually the internal portion as well, of the bolt guide. You want to put some oil on your spring. You want to put some oil on your bolt. And you want to put oil on your air chamber. Okay, you're going to perform that each day that you plan to use the marker, or daily on game days. Every day, every single day. Okay, go ahead and put it back together now. Okay, we're going to remove these Carter keys on the back using a pair of needle nose pliers. Now these pins are of two different sizes. The one is a little bit larger than the other, the larger one being on the bottom. Okay. Now this Milsig here has already been gutted in the interest of time. So to install the heat core into the marker, you're going to push down on the trigger mechanism just a bit so that you don't compromise the sear as you insert the core. You're going to keep it on its side until you get the bolt guide in. Once there, you can go ahead and go vertical, keeping in mind that it has tension on it or pressure, so you want to make sure you keep pressure on it. Then push the trigger mechanism back up. We're going to take the shorter pin and put it into the top, and the longer spring pin will go into the bottom. Once those are inserted, we're going to reattach the Carter keys. And believe it or not, that is as simple as it gets. Okay, simply add the air now. And there it is. Now we're going to go out and take it and check the FPS and check it for consistency. 262, 261, 263, 262, 263, 267, 266, 263, 265, 265. Okay, breaking the system down is fairly simple as well. What we're going to do is place the marker on safe, or make sure that there's no rounds in it and it's facing in a safe direction, or at least you have a muzzle condom or something on it. We'll remove the tank. Take the marker off of safe to depressurize the system fully. Okay, we'll flip it over. Take the Carter keys out using needle nose pliers again. Keeping in mind that the system is pressurized, so you want to keep pressure on the rear of the marker as you're taking the pins out. Face it in a safe direction. You're going to push the trigger mechanism down again. Again, we're making sure that we don't compromise the sear. Turn it on its side, and the heat core will come out. Now, if you notice, the bolt guide did not come out of this marker. The bolt guide is free floating, but sometimes you'll need to punch the bolt guide out. If that is required, what you're going to do is take the barrel out. And take a standard cleaning rod from a shotgun or a rifle. Push it down inside against the wall at the mouth of the bolt guide and give it a little bit of a push, and it should push back. Okay, as you guys saw, it shot very consistently at about 260, which is where I like to keep it during CQB to minimize the impact on other players and to try to conserve air. I did have a few paint breaks. I don't believe it was due to the core itself, but maybe the paint. It was very nice, of course, to be able to just pop the back off and run a punch down through the body of the marker in order to clear that breakage. It appears that the guys over at Milsig just seemingly hit a home run here. We are going to need to test it in game conditions to see how it holds up. And we'll put a link up at the end of the video for the maintenance needs of this core. That's pretty much it. I guess we'll see you guys out there.
Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. You never thought that hip